about to transform my room, my house. What is happening? A little makeover. Hi. I'm about to like put a bunch of stuff on the wall right here. That's what's happening. But first, I have to like organize. Thank you. Alanis. I just got out of class. Extra MIA. Welcome back. Extra as always, I see. How are y'all today? Guess how old I am. $19? You're wrong. Does anyone else have a guess of how old I am? $22. Wrong. Again. I know, right? So what's on the agenda for everyone today? I got this cute little bookmarks y'all want to see. Hi Elvis. Okay, so introducing my bookmarks. Aren't they so cute? This one's super cute. Look at her. And then we have this one. I'm gonna put them in my books. No, I think this one is the cutest one. Look how cute. But every day of the year, I'm a princess, Elvis says. Elvis, are you the king? Or are you a fake king? Oh. It's so important to have things on the wall. Like, you have to put your plants up on the wall, you know what I mean? So. So I need my tape. Just right here. Because I can't put holes in the walls. I know, I don't know what YouTube has against me, but you're not the only person that says that. Like, someone else told me that. And I was like, oh, why? You know? I don't know why, but it keeps happening. Hi, Mid. So I was gonna put holes in the wall, but I decided against it, and I still have these little marks up. They're jealous. I would hope not. There's no reason to be jealous. I mean, I just don't get being jealous when you can live your own life. Don't be jealous of me. These papers are garbage. What am I doing? I am essentially I'm organizing my space over here, and then I'm gonna be putting things on the wall. I have a bunch of projects coming up, and I need to like mind map them on the wall. I need it to be like constantly up. And then I'm also gonna be putting stuff on this wall too. Well, it's the same wall, but like over here. That's why I have that cardboard back there, because I'm gonna use it to cut out shapes and then put it on the wall. I feel like it's a great alternative if you're renting somewhere out. And I do plan on having this space for some time and everything, but I don't want to put holes in the walls yet until I get pieces made. I'm gonna have some pieces designed. Until then, I'll just make like temporary things that can just go on the wall and tape on the wall, or just like what is it? What are those sticky things called? Oh, it's hard to hear me. Hold on. Sometimes the AC gets loud. Can you hear me better now? Yes? No? Okay, you can hear me better. Good. It was the air, the AC I had blowing. But yeah, I'm putting stuff on the walls, and yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, Danny's. I don't know what that is. No, I'm thinking of these command strips. I'm gonna be using command strips. No, I don't mind. It's okay. It's actually not that hot in here. Just me. So. We'll open up a window. There we go. So yeah, my little cubby hole over here. Actually, we're gonna take a vote. So I have this little cubby thing here, right? I used to have it standing up, and I feel like it made the room look taller. And then I laid it this way. Now I think I want to make it taller again and turn it the opposite way, but I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Are you sure? Are you just saying that? Do you actually like it? Wait, you said you love it. It's a difference between liking and loving something. You're 6'3", 226 pounds. What does that mean, Midwest? What are you saying? Reaching high? Yeah, I do need a ladder. Are you saying you could help me? This isn't even right. What the heck? Ooh. I want to listen to music, so let's do it. This, agreed. But no, we're gonna have more stuff up there, promise, promise. This is just like at the level where I can read it. But I also have different pieces that I'm going to put on the wall. It's just in my car. I don't feel like going outside at this very moment, so I'm just gonna put the things up. Hi Derek, welcome back. How have you been? Oh gosh, y'all hear that? My voice is like leaving. You build me some shelves, literally. I want some, right? But I don't want to put holes in the walls. That's the only thing. That's good, Derek. I honestly asked someone to build me some shelves, and they said they would, but they haven't. So, honestly, these aren't even supposed to go on the walls. Put it. The project name So I'm working on a PR project, and then the second one, oh, the other project that I was supposed to shoot the other night, I didn't shoot it, so I have to shoot it tonight because it's due tomorrow, which is absolutely crazy. But that one is called Mind to Matter. Yeah, that one's called Mind to Matter. And then I started school, so like homework is just infinite right now. So I'm just keeping a level head, you know, and that's all I can do. But also I have to get really serious about social media right now because I have responsibilities that I must take care of, you know? And that's just gonna help me get to my goal. Sorry. So yeah, I just have to be extremely diligent right now. And there's nothing wrong with that, but like I'm kind of tired. Exactly, like literally, you just have to be an adult in every way. And like, I just want to have fun. That's my problem. Like my real problem is I want to just have fun and enjoy every moment of life. That shouldn't be a problem, but you know, society. Wake up. I'm trying to wake up. I like am up, but I'm not. Boyfriend t-shirt? Oh no, I don't have a boyfriend. Actually, this was like technically Little Bros, but it's to call me if you get lost, so like, pretty cool. There's this design over here, but you're right, I do need to wake up. I'm like super sleepy, super sluggish, like just like oh. Okay. Have you guys ever played 21 Questions? Going to the clubs and getting my dance on? I haven't been to a club in so long. Ask anything. Okay, so where does your mind revert to when you're thinking of nothing? Tell you about 21. Honestly, I don't. The objective is just to get to know someone. You just ask 21 questions. You go back and forth, popcorn style, asking questions. There's nothing really to it. I'm so thankful it's Friday though. Woo! But nothing. Even though it's Friday though, I still have to keep working. So it's like, is it really Friday? So I'm gonna put some material on the walls, right? Like this. But like all over. The ocean? Oh, that's nice. Wait. Davis? The ocean, I felt that. Next question, please. No, it's your turn. I just asked a question. It's popcorn style. So one person asks a question and then the next person. So me, then you, then you, then me, then me, then you. So it's not my turn. I'd say my mind goes to, oh yeah, you're also supposed to share. So when I'm thinking of nothing and then I kind of come back, I'm like always thinking of ways to, I never relax. Like I do relax, right? And I can definitely put my brain in the state of theta easily. I've actually been in the theta state for a very long time, like where I'm not thinking of anything, which is kind of the exact opposite because I used to think non-stop all the time. But now when I'm like thinking of nothing, I kind of just think of the stars, really. Like think of the stars, but not literally the stars, but like the realm of the stars, if that makes sense. Just kind of think of the void, nothingness. So yeah, nothing in a sense. Oh, the earliest memory. So interesting. Someone asked me this once, and I like went beyond what I knew. The earliest memory I have of myself is actually before I was born. So it was me like in a realm, specific realm. The colors are so vivid in my head. And I was a baby, like I was an infant, and I just remember seeing my hands and reaching for the sky, and I looked over and I saw what I believed to be my creator, my God, my highest version of myself. I feel like she created me as her and sent me here. But she was just so beautiful, and she was like standing to the distance. She had really long, like locks, dreads kind of locks to the floor. But the room was so pretty, and I was like happy. I was laughing, like smiling. I could feel my cheeks and my hands. So that's like the earliest memory I have is before I was born. And then I do remember vividly like emotions I felt from my childhood. And okay, interesting. Was she fine? Fine doesn't equate to what she is. What helps me relax? What helps me relax? I was supposed to know what helps me relax. That's a good question. I need to figure that out. No, what helps me relax? I'm gonna be totally honest. Like traveling, that literally helps me relax. Like if life is stressful, I want to travel. I will get on a plane and I'll feel good. That's what helps me relax. But drinking tea helps me relax, like in the moment. Drinking tea, stretching, meditating, and drawing, writing, painting. Painting is very relaxing. Yeah, just creating anything, really. And then when I meet someone who matches my energy, do I elevate or get quiet? Ooh, that's a great question. So I'm gonna answer this in the premise of like the question meaning two different things but the same thing. So like Matching my energy. Say if it's like we're in a heated discussion, right? And you're matching my energy. I'm gonna stay there with you. Like I'm gonna be like, but I'm gonna hear you. I'm gonna listen, but I won't get quiet. But if you're like, if I'm like wrong, right? If I'm in the wrong and you match my energy, and I'm like, oh, I will shut up. I will. Hi, Art of War. I will shut up. I definitely will. I'll be like, oh, my bad. Okay. But like, if it's just like energetic, we're having a good time, and you're matching my energy because I'm like super amped up, you know, then cool. I'm glad. Yeah, then I'm happy about it. Like, I'm glad we're able to kind of be on the same level and be super excited. When I was a kid, I would get so bored because I was the only person who was like super hyper. No one can match my energy as a kid. Do I like fast food? I'll enjoy fast food here and there, but I'm not choosing fast food every day or every other day or every other day, you know. I don't even eat fast food once a week either. But also, like, I'll go periods where I don't eat fast food at all, and then I'll go through a period where like I'm hanging out with my cousins, with my friends, and like we're eating Taco Bell every other night for the week, and then not eating more. So I eat fast food, but like it's not my favorite thing, you know. I'm not gonna be like it's the best. Was she fine? Just asking. Oh yeah, I answered that. Fine is beyond words. Who's my god? You guys will just have to wait and see. But my God is your God, for sure, right? What do y'all think? Maybe not. Who was the last person that hugged me? Probably my little sister. I had to think about that too long. But yeah, probably my little sister for sure. See you later, Elvis. Have a good day. Southern homecoming, no substitute. What does that even mean? Okay. Alright. Where's the cat? What's cat? I need my piece of paper. Oh my gosh. You know what's the hardest thing about what I do? Is like I'm doing things in like so many different fields. I feel like I'm in the middle of designing a website portfolio. My last hug, Cap, is definitely not Cap. Definitely my little sister. I don't get hugs that much. That might sound bad, but I'm not dating. Like, I don't date anyone. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not talking to anyone. So it's like, I had to concentrate. No, I think it's the hardest thing about what I do. It's not the concentration part. It's the fact that I have to put my brain into different gears. Like, if I'm doing something computer science related and then I have to do something like fashion creative related, it's like different pieces of my brain that have to kind of swap over and restart. I know, right? I have to tell myself not to do that. Disengaging from social media, so it's actually hard for me too. engage in social media. I feel like the best form that I've found up to date has been getting on live with you guys here on YouTube. I love it for the most part. I have had some crazy lives where it was just a lot of people and more people that I was used to, and just a lot of different energies. That was different for me, but I know I'll get better. You get better the more you do the repetition. But yeah, it's harder for me to engage. I didn't really grow up with internet, with social media as a kid. I was very sheltered, and like the internet was out when I was growing up, but my mom didn't allow me to be on the internet. So, but with real people in real life, I feel like I'm pretty good with interacting and engaging with people in person, as long as they're okay with like quirkiness, because I'm pretty quirky. I'm really quirky actually. I can be awkward sometimes, like quirky awkwardness, that's me. But I'm also like cute, and I can be smooth sometimes, you know, sometimes. But I think that's what makes dating so awkward for me, because I had been in a long-term situation. I wouldn't even say situation, it was a relationship, but coming out of it and like having to reintegrate with people, it's interesting. Am I approachable? I've been told that I'm not, right? Like, I don't know. I've been told that I come off as intimidating, but only because of how I look, like because I'm pretty or beautiful or gorgeous or however people see me. But I would say no. It depends on the setting, if whether I'm approachable. If I'm like on the street or something, I'm approachable, right? But you have to be able to walk through my aura, like my field of bubble. I keep a bubble around me, okay? So if you can walk through it, then yes, I am definitely approachable. And I'm also not one of those assholes who just be like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you talking to me? Excuse my language. I'm not that person, right? If you come up to me and you start talking, like, I'm gonna talk back and be like, what's up? But plastic bubble, no plastic over here. MB Charm, I remember you. Hi, you've been on my lives before, just now coming back. What are you talking about? You have eyes. You have eyes about what? Baggy short. What's my number? What does that mean? Baggy shorts? I don't even have on shorts. Well, technically I do have on a skirt, so that's shorts, but so when you talk on the phone with your friends, you guys talk for a long time, but when you're in person, you get silent. So I'm not similar, but similar in ways like that. Like, I love a good FaceTime call, good phone call, right? But I'm noticing this, and I'm working on changing it, because I don't like this. But sometimes I know why I do it, but I think I'm gonna stop doing it. But I bite my tongue if someone's talking about something that I feel like I would have, one that I feel like is a taboo to talk about, because I did grow up in a conservative household. So like there were just certain things that I was taught that women shouldn't say or talk about, like in front of people, men, just in general, in public. And that's just like, you know, your taboos, just PG-13 things, you know. And yeah, so I would just, if people are talking about things like that, I'd get quiet, because like I don't know, I don't talk about things like that with people. And then also, if it's something, I talked about this on my other live, but I'm very blunt. So if we're talking about something that's controversial and like I know what I'm gonna say is going to be kind of blunt and most likely offensive, I just won't say anything out. And so it just creates this just like awkward silence, and I'm just like, and I don't know if it gives off as judgmental. Like I'm not trying to be judgmental at all, I swear, but like I just don't. Situationship? No, I was not in a situationship. I was actually in a 7-year relationship that ended, and yeah, no, not a plastic bubble. More like energetic bubble. Hi Riziki, of course I remember you. Eris, what? Midwest, what are you saying? Are you saying something inappropriate? Because I will take it out. Do I miss anyone at all? Oh, controversy. Controversy right here. Do I miss anyone? I miss my grandpa. That's real. He's no longer here on this physical realm. I miss him. I don't think I miss anyone. I think I miss like times, like periods. So I miss like when I'd be able to like just be close to all of my cousins. I do miss that period where we are all close and we would talk all the time, or we'd like play with each other and stuff like that. So like kind of childhood nostalgia I miss. Yeah, no, I don't miss anyone. Maybe that's a lie. And not that I'm lying to you guys, but I'm like lying to myself as well. But nah, I don't. I actually don't. Who are y'all kids? Riziki wants to know. Am I sneaky? No. I don't need to be sneaky. What do I gotta sneak about? You see me? I don't need to be sneaky. Like, I'm just too cute. Like, no, but I'm not. I don't really like to lie. Like, I can't lie. Like, I can't lie. Like, the only way I could lie is if there's like a gun to my head and I had to lie to live. Like, I'm not really the liar type. Have I ever met a guy randomly and I was smitten? Yeah, I have, like, ooh, but it's been a while, and it hasn't been like, I'd say like once where it was like, once or twice where it was like, immediately, I was like, ooh, but like, I don't think there's been a time where I was just like, there hasn't been a recent time where it's just like, oh, gotta have, like, oh my gosh, I really love that guy. I haven't been like in love, y'all. Don't get in trouble. No, I would never. How am I gonna get in trouble? Who's gonna get me in trouble? Like, who would I be in trouble with? You know what I mean? Like, I'm my own person. Where I felt like I got my full energy and clarity back from my past relationship, I would say like recently. Yeah, I would say like recently, to be honest. It took me a long time though. I'm gonna be totally honest. It took a long time. Like I was with this person 7.5, 8 years, be honest. And I'm still learning in what ways like I was kind of brainwashed in a sense. And how like my personality or how things about myself got altered because of that relationship. And I feel like now I'm kind of in this stage of working back to me, who I was before. Like I've gone through the process of realizing what was and what wasn't, and now I'm just working on how to get back to, or just evolve from it. I'm evolving from it, but I've already gone through the part of like clarity, of getting it out of my system, of like detaching myself from it. Interesting. But yeah, it did take some time. I'd say like a year. Like we were breaking up for a year. Like that's toxic, right? It's super toxic. Like thanks, Riziki. Wait, that's actually really funny. Davis said that y'all didn't have a gun. You don't know that. It could be a metaphorical gun. No, because honestly, right, you could miss someone and you could think you miss someone, but that person like not even be good to you and not even like care about you or respect you or love you. So you just have to tell yourself like you don't miss that person, because like let's be honest, why would you miss something that doesn't love, respect, honor, protect, all 5 things, right? So yeah, you are observant, I'll give you that. Social genius. See, that's the thing, I was a social genius, right? But I kind of like got demoted. I demoted myself from social genius because like I would pick up on the social cues and the social things, but then I would still like negate that it's happening and continue to like be the awkward thing in the social interaction. I don't know when it happened. Actually, I do know when it happened. It happened through that crazy relationship, but like it happened, and now I'm like, anyways. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I used to be like, I knew I would see. That's what I mean. This is exactly what I mean, right? I understand that, right? I understand that, but I did it anyways. I did it anyways. Why? Because I just learned to have the experience. I used to be so aware of everything going on that I could pull the strings exactly how I wanted to. I could tell the story exactly how I wanted it to be told. And that can be very toxic. Maybe I am toxic. Honestly, I'm so glad there's only a few of us in here. But Davis, you're right. There's no history on this here bracelet. It's just a bracelet. Okay. So what's the advice? Are you looking for advice on how to approach her? We love a boss, babe. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, so while you're typing, because I know you're typing, Derek, I'm gonna give you guys some backstory, a little backstory. I'm prepping for my collection, right? And I have to put like everything on the walls and just have it like up and out. And this is the material I want to work with. I'm about to show you guys.
Where does she get?
I'm about to tape it to the walls. I'm actually pretty excited. You freeze up. Oh, you like her, so you're smitten for real. Like you're like, ooh. Has she ever like? What is your guys' like interaction like? Have you guys ever interacted in like meetings or anything? You know. Oh yeah, that's the other material. So you guys haven't interacted. So with this one, you're going to have to be, it depends on the type of woman she is, right? But I think women respect being respected, but also like men who are bold. If she's a boss lady, you have to be like, you have to be a strong man for her, you know? How does she react from the time where she saw you looking at her? She laughed, like she was like, oh my gosh, like she was blushing, or she was just like laughing, like blush laugh, right? Or did she like cut her eyes quickly? You should just like approach her. You have to like definitely approach her. Approach her at a good time though to approach her. Like if she's going to get coffee or something. I don't know how your office is set up, but do it when she's like kind of in between something not really working. One thing about women, at least me, I do not like when men try to flirt with me or talk to me when I'm in deep focus. It like actually makes me angry. You're scared of rejection. You know what? There's something I saw. It was a guy who was talking, and it kind of like helped me. But he was like, rejection is inevitable, but rejection is in the numbers. Like you're gonna get rejected so many times before you get a yes. It's just literally a numbers game. And I was like, wow, that's so true. Now, does that apply to love life? Unfortunately, probably. And I feel like I'm learning that too because I just want to quit on my love life. I'm gonna be totally honest, and I feel like I have. Like I've quit. I'm not applying. I'm not doing anything. But also I'm a girl, right? So I feel like men will, if they want me in their life, they're gonna approach me. Now I've also heard people say that like women should approach men, but that's a different topic. Anyways, you're gonna have to approach her. You're gonna have to go up to her and talk to her. And it doesn't have to be forceful. You know, you can start out casual. You don't have to go in with a kill every time. Or maybe you can try to find a way to make her everyday life like a little better. Like maybe if there's like, this is gonna be so big, but like if she has to go pick up I don't know, the mail every morning or something. Maybe like do it for her before she gets there. Like, hey, here's this. I know you do that. Like, and I. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, hey, here's this. I know you usually like get the mail every day. This is for you. My name is blah blah blah, by the way. And I like compliment her. I like your hair. I like your outfit. Or you're looking nice or something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm like used to being single, right? But I also feel like I'm like I don't want to be single, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. But I also don't want to be in like some crazy messed up love situation, so I'd rather be single than that. So yeah. Yeah. All right, what's next? Wait, I'm what you fail to get? What do you mean? Wait. Oh no, I have to be positive about it because like just reflecting on it, like when I was going through the breakup, mind you, I said I was breaking up. We were breaking up for like a year straight. So we were together officially for 7 years straight. He was the only person I'd ever been with for 7 years. And the way we ended was just absolutely terrible because of him, by the way. But it was just like the worst way to break up. And at the time, like neither one of us, at least this is what he tells me, you just can't trust I can't trust a word he says now, looking back. But anyways, like we didn't want to break up, but we had to break up. Like there was no way we were gonna stay together after all of the things that transpired. And it was just like we had to break up. And for me, I love so hard, and I'm just like super loyal to where I couldn't wrap my mind around not being with the person I thought I'd be with for the rest of my life. So it's like actually really toxic. Now I'm super positive about it because I'm like, okay, well, reflecting on where I could have been and where I wanted to be and where I was going, and my projection, if I didn't have that chain, could have been like up here, and now I feel like I'm still like on my way there, but I could have been there by then. But it's like there must be better. Like God's always blessing me with better. Like so that's why I'm so positive about it. I don't know. I just have to be. Because if I'm not going to be positive about it, I'm going to be super negative about it. And that doesn't do good for anyone. It doesn't do good for the soul. It doesn't do good for you, for me, for them, for we, for all. I'm just talking at this point, but yeah, breakups are crazy. Breakups are like trifling, let's be honest. Sir. That's strike two. Strike two. You're at strike two. But I want to do some like hat hooks because I have so many hats. But I think I'm gonna put them in my closet though. What's strike two? You. Oh my gosh, I want dessert. BRB. BRB. Hold on. I don't know. Seems provocative. let's have the chat. Let's have the chat vote. Is it provocative? Yes, no, maybe so. You call me Ali? Ali? What's that? So you're toning it down for me. MB charm. MB charm. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Thank you for letting me know. I guess I'll be chill. You'll be chill and I'll be chill. Ali? What does that stand for? You can call me, if you want to know, Kimi or SHANi. Either one. Doesn't matter. Okay, I think I'm about to go silent mode. Turn my headphones on and really get to work. Y'all see all these pieces? They're gonna be on the wall. Recommend a book. I got you. I have a book, hold on. Well, let me look up the title, because I don't have it physically here. It's been a while since I did like leisure reading. Okay, yeah, so this book, it's called Knowledge of Self, a collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life. That's the one. 15 out of 10. Well, thank you. This here. I'm gonna write that down. Hello? Yeah. Paulo. Okay. Love you guys. Probably be back later tonight. Hi. Once I finish the wall, maybe not when I finish the wall because I have a few more projects I need to do. Have some homework projects I need to get done. Bro. So yeah, I'm gonna get off. I will see you guys later. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, everything. My name is Kimi, but I'll be back later. I know you probably just came on, but I get on live every day randomly. So I tell everybody to subscribe and turn on your notifications because I'll be back later tonight in a few hours. So good night and see you later, or good afternoon, or